Hello again, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I am the Godless Gamer, and you're watching episode 10 of Path of the Samurai. This is my Shokuho series. This is the conversion mod for Bannerlord that takes us into medieval Japan. Been having a blast with it. Last episode, if you missed it, tons of fun. We finally broke our not being able to create a companion streak. We finally broke it. And I'm hoping things will just be, it'll just be all downhill from here. We might have to, when we're fighting battles, I might have to just use different tactics in order to get specific soldiers to get more kills and stuff. So we might have to change tactics in battle, even though I think I found the perfect tactic, which has just been using dragoons to skirmish the whole battle. We can take out armies at twice our size. I've proved that last episode. So that seems to be the way to go, but it's not going to be the best way to go about things if I want to create companions from other soldiers. So if I'm just using my dragoons all the time, like, none of my infantry are going to get any kills, or none of my monks are going to get any kills. I'm trying to create Silver Sage. So, you know what I mean? So we'll continue what we were doing. This war against the Hojo still going on. I played a little off-screen just to recruit. That's it. I got a bunch more Hatamoto because I'm creating T-necks from a Hatamoto. And I also want to welcome a commenter who did fill in an application. You've been leaving comments during this entire series, and a relative newcomer compared to everybody else who applied for a companion position. Some of you guys were here for Mare Nostrum, but I want to welcome Johnny Maverick, who wants to be Kaminari Deidi, D-E-I-D-I. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. You can correct me in the comments. Johnny Maverick, but you want to use two-handed, you want to use a gun, and you don't mind if you're mounted or dismounted. You kind of left it up to me. So if you're leaving it up to me, we might be able to create your companion today if I just use my Dragoon skirmishing method, because I can create you from the same soldier that I created 5D Producer from, which is a skilled Hakuriku Carbine Samurai. We had no problems promoting soldiers of this type. So maybe I'll just do like 1 or 2 battles with the old-fashioned tactic. I can create Johnny Maverick. I hope none of my other companions are upset about it, but he's just going to be the easiest one to create if I do everything I did last episode. So look at you, Johnny Maverick, filling in an application. You're the last one, or the most recent application, and you might be the next character that we create. Now, I'm not sure if you... Ooh. Some more monks. I'm not sure if you planned that out. Like, if you thought to yourself, hey, it was really easy for him to create a companion from this kind of soldier, so I'll apply to have, like, a similar build, you know? So, I mean, good for you if you did plan that out, because it does make a lot of sense. It should be easy to create you, if that's the case. But I'll only do, like, 1 battle with the old-fashioned method and try to create you, and then I'll start focusing on my infantry. I'll start focusing on my ranged. T-necks, there is a small possibility that you could get created in this battle as well, because Hatamoto are in the same formation as my Dragoons. So maybe one of my Hatamoto will distinguish themselves. So I hope everyone's having a good Friday. I mean, I don't know when it could be any day of the week that you're watching this, but I'm recording this on a Friday. And most of you seem to watch these pretty much as soon as they get released, so I hope everyone's having a good weekend, having a good start to their weekend. The weather is finally starting to get nice. Like, consistently nice, like, in the high 60s, like, consistently now, which is really great. When the weather gets nice, it just puts me in a better mood. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Let's do the old-fashioned method, like I said. We'll try to bang out a quick companion. Keep everybody back. So thank you again, Johnny Maverick, for filling in your application. And again, welcome. You're a recent commenter that I've noticed, and you've been leaving a lot of comments, which helps my video, so I appreciate that. You deserve a thank you. Along with all of my other regular viewers. You guys are the best. I'm gonna resist the urge to try to get kills, because I don't need to. Let the men do their thing. This isn't about me. Wow, these guys are in range. I hired a few monk gunners, and I also hired a few samurai gunners, not just Ashigaru gunners. See? Like these samurai right here? They might have a longer range than the Ashigaru. Because the Ashigaru can't fire, but these guys are. So it's good to know. I'm gonna actually have to turn them off fire at will, because I don't want them getting kills. In fact, I'm not going to use my ranged at all. Look at this naked guy. Temple follower. They're not engaging, so they're just giving my Dragoons and Hatamoto time to get kills. Stop backpedaling and turn around. Okay. Okay. Come on, guys, hurry up. Stop backpedaling. Just turn around. I told you to retreat pretty far back. Whoops. That shows everybody there. It's like they're just about to get into melee. Alright, I think it's too late. I can't pull them back anymore. I let my Dragoons and stuff get as many kills as possible. There's my wife. Oh no, that's not my wife. I'm gonna start not recruiting any more of these kinds of soldiers. We'll start leaning more heavily into infantry. Or if I am gonna get horse archers, we'll make the Hatamoto, not the gunners. These guys aren't proper, or they're not melee calves, so they struggle a little bit more. The katana's not the best weapon to use from horseback, it just doesn't have the reach. See, like you can watch so many of these guys miss their attacks. .24 influence. Oh yeah, and the Welsh Knight. I'm sure you're watching. I have a way to maybe try to force that policy through. Nobody got promoted. Whatever. It's okay. I didn't check how many people we lost. I should have done that. Oh yeah, so yeah, the Welsh Knight. What I'm gonna do is I need to save up a bunch more influence. This isn't enough. Maybe like 1,500 or maybe even 2,000. And the strategy I'm going to use is, and hopefully it'll work, but I'll just keep proposing this, causing everybody who's against it to have to keep spending influence in order to say no, because I'll just spend 100 influence to propose it, all the naysayers spend all of their influence, or as much as they can, to say no, and if I just spam it, like, it's probably going to be like 10 times or something, but if I spam it enough times, all of the naysayers will run out of influence, and then hopefully I do have enough influence left over where I could just force it through. Maybe by that time we will get some support, but I don't think that's going to happen. Look at all the hoops that I'm going to try to jump through in order to create your character, Llewellyn. I'm trying really hard. You're the hardest one. But you said that you would be pretty patient. You said you'd be patient and you're willing to wait, which I appreciate. I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. I am tempted to take out that army. I'm very tempted. It's just that he has 99 cavalry. That's my weakness. Because having a lot of cavalry counters my dragoon tactic. And the skirmishing tactic, because they won't give me time to skirmish, they'll just immediately come at me, you know? Okay, so I thought about it. I definitely thought about it. We'll go after Matsuda Yosunuga. Oh, there we go. Split him away. He did get captured. Alright, that kind of sucks. Maybe he'll weaken them enough. Screw it. What's life without taking risks? It is a daytime battle. Hopefully we have a nice open battlefield and we're not in the middle of a forest. We were on the shore. Please let the battlefield reflect where we were standing on the campaign map. Please. We were not in the woods. Yes. Okay, but we don't get to... We don't get to deploy our men. Alright, so we'll just have our foot gunners and our infantry retreat to the back of the formation, and we'll keep our dragoons up here to skirmish. I'll have my melee cavalry try to protect my dragoons. Ooh, Hattori Hanzo, you just got 2 kills in one shot. So yeah, these I'm sure I'm gonna lose a lot of my melee cav defending these guys, but... If we can keep up that amount of the casualty inflicting, we'll be fine. I can help out. I don't know why I'm not helping out. We can take one more shot in this distance. They're going after my melee cav. I don't want my melee cav getting into combat with the infantry. Sorry for all the stuttering. It's just that I'm a little nervous right now because I've gotten myself into something big here. Is there more room for us to retreat? Nope, we are up against the edge. Oh, they didn't. Oh, no, now their melee cav are going up against mine. That's okay, my melee are gonna just have to take the damage. Sacrifice them. Alright, look at all those casualties we've been inflicting. I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's get our melee cav. They're fine. Seeing a lot of green. Seeing a lot of green. Their cavalry just seemed to be mostly, like, Ashigaru cavalry. It's not samurai cavalry. Things are looking up. I'm gonna have to do a lot of recruiting after this. But things are looking up. We won the infantry engagement. The ranged are still all the way back there. Let's get our melee cav back here. Whoops, sorry, horse. Oh, there's the leader. Oh, there's another leader. Took him out. Alright, these Ashigaru cavalry are just kind of killing themselves. All things considered, not bad. All things considered. My Dragoons took, like, no damage at all. And my wifey's still alive. Hattori Hanzo, are you still here too? Yep, you're still up. You're still alive. That's because you're in my Dragoon formation, so that's keeping you alive. So we're just going to keep using our Dragoons to keep these ranged guys at a distance. And look at that, my melee cav didn't take that many losses either. We started the battle with 15 of them. Alright, we don't want our melee cav charging into their ranged. Yep, my infantry and my foot gunners took some punishment. This is probably my second most daunting battle that we've ever fought in terms of, like, the odds against us. I still think that siege battle was more daunting, the one where I got 161 kills, but that's because I was, like, kind of cheesing that battle. I had to cheese it in order to win, because the odds were so much against us. This is just a open field battle, no walls to hide behind, you know? Oh yeah, so T-Nex, the downside to the Hatamoto is that they run out of ammunition so quickly. Like, these gunners are still going. But the Hatamoto run out of arrows so quickly. So that's one of the downsides to the rate of fire. Sure, rate of fire is better than the guns, but the gunners, they have endurance. It's just target practice at this point. Alright, Johnny Maverick, is it gonna happen? Or T-Nex, is it gonna happen? Alright, let's have our, because they don't need to get range kills, they can get melee kills, those count as well. So we'll turn them off fire at will. We'll have them go. What are you looking at me for? Oh, he's picking up ammunition? Is that what he just did? We're pretty deep in Hojo territory, so I'm gonna have to get back and do some more recruiting. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if we... Not all of those 49 deaths were mine. 36. 36 deaths. 66 renown, 87 influence. Let's see. Several. So I think all of the clues are starting to add together. All the pieces are coming together. I'm sorry. It seems like people, if you're outnumbered, the odds of you getting a companion is just astronomically higher. Wow, we increased this guy's opinion by 53 because he was about to get taken out right before we showed up. Is this the leader? Yeah. This is the leader of the Hojo. You're my prisoner now. Can I pat myself on the back a little bit there? Holy crap, we got like 6 prisoners. 7. 1, 2, 7. So finally, the moment of truth. The game said several. It's probably going to all be Dragoons. Oh my god, Perry the Berry. Yes! I can create 2 companions. It depends on the age, though. It depends on the age. Oh my god, if I click this guy and he's like 70 years old, I'm going to be so pissed. 26. Hell yes. Oh my goodness. We have a new companion. Perry the Berry, Kojiro Sasuke. Wants to use 2-handed swords, and that's what this guy is. That's his specialization. You didn't specify if you wanted to be mounted or not, but that's okay. You're not mounted, but if you change your mind, you have a good starting riding level. If you want to get mounted in the future, it's totally fine. It's up to you guys. It's not up to me. So there's room to grow. If you want to be on a horse, I can do it for you. But Kyuzo is the name that he came with. All right, so you're the oldest of my companions that I've created. My 5D producer was 21. You're 26. You might be my age. I think I'm around this age, or I might be closer to 30. And then let's check in here. Everybody else. Too old. Too old. 23. I like this guy's armor so much. I like his armor. It's his body armor. Slew many troops. Slew many troops. Okay, Kyuzo, you're first. Perry the Berry. And then this is Johnny Maverick, Kaminari Deidi. I hope I'm saying that right. Deidi? So you're coming with decent skills. And this is the top tier of this rank. This is the same character I created 5D producer from, our Hattori Hanzo. Okay, so I guess I have to dive into battles where we are significantly outnumbered. It seems to be what works. So we're down to below... Oh no, we're down to just above 100 soldiers. If this guy attacks me, let's hang by our ally. I mean, 13 men is not that much, but it's something. Yep, it's enough to fend him off. I just want to fend him off until I can get some more of my wounded back. I'll just shadow him. We'll just set up camp at each other and stare at each other. Oh, no. He's trying to go after my buddy here. Another army that I'm going to have to smack down. I just don't have the numbers, guys. I don't have the numbers right here to do that again. So this is... Kojiro... Yep, I'm spelling it. I'm just double-checking my spelling. Kojiro Sasuke. She's Perry the Berry, so there we go. And then... So now you're seeing the word that I'm trying to pronounce. Deidi? You can let me know, Johnny Maverick, in the comments. You can correct my horrible pronunciation. So there we go. 2 more companions. And then I have to assign your skill points. Okay, there we go. Oh, you have a katana. Oh, no, that's... So you have a nodachi. And you're good. You have a katana as part of your kit already. I might get one of those big shield things for your back. Huh. I mean, so you guys are all set. You're all set. Only 15 cavalry. That should be easy. We're getting reinforced. I don't need to be reinforced. I don't need it. I wish we weren't being reinforced. But whatever. You could be my infantry leader because you are not mounted, Kojiro Sasuke. You're not mounted. You are, but you're falling under Hattori Hanzo's command, Kaminari Deidi. You're under his command. My wife is leading my melee cav. So I still need my infantry to get involved, because I need my monks now. I need a monk to distinguish themselves. I'm going to have to start recruiting more of them. And I have to get more of these Hatamoto ranged. I have to get them on horses. Just using his troops as meat shields. So I'll send my infantry in. Yeah, I might have to get one of these things for your back, Johnny Maverick, because you don't have a... You have an available slot. Or I could just give you a pole arm. It's up to you. Oh, is that my ally? Nope, that's an enemy. I want one of my men to take them out because I know it could possibly get them promoted. He just ran directly into my dragoons and got himself shot. This time I will donate these to my soldiers. Still need 6. I need 6 war mounts. So this clan is a clan that does need some help with its... Oh, no, actually, no. Oh, yeah, we got the 53 for saving. Is this the guy? The guy that we saved in that battle must have been a member of this clan. I think it was. I'll donate a few prisoners. This is the guy that we're going to give to somebody if we want a really big relation boost, because this is the Hojo faction leader. So they're up to 80. We're already at perfect relation with my wife's family. Let's improve the relation with the Takeda formal, or the Takeda proper, I should say. Not my version of it. Oh, he escaped. Wow, somebody escaped already. We're going back to recruit anyway, so I'll do this one as an auto resolve. 6 deaths. I like his armor. I need a ton of war mounts, but that's 7 more Hatamoto horse archers. So T-Nex, it might be you that gets created next. But I'm going to start cramming my my army with a bunch of monks as well. There's a couple temples up here. Alright, so just forgive me. I have to do some recruiting, guys. It's the price that we had to pay for fighting that battle and creating some companions. And I can deposit all of these prisoners here. This is my dad's capital. Wow, I guess he wasn't worth that much. Only 25 influence. Alright, oh, 83. There we go. So almost perfect relation with the Takeda. Alright, war mount. So there's 2 more Hatamoto. Alright, Silver Sage, let's put in some work trying to create you. What's really tough about creating monk soldiers is that their weapon abilities are really good. It's just that they don't wear the best armor. They're very lightly armored compared to the samurai, so they're at higher risk of getting taken out. These are all Naginata monks, or Yari monks, who want devoted sword monks. There's 2 temples up here. We'll come back down this way. Oh, no, I need Hatamoto. We need to come down to Sunpu and my city, Hamamatsu. Hatamoto, I'll take. Make peace with the Hojo. Even if I threw all my weight behind saying no, like, I would love for this to continue, honestly. But maybe it's just a moment for us to catch our breath and do some more recruiting. I'm sure another war will break out soon. I don't believe we're at war with anybody right now. Oh no, we are. We're still at war with this minor faction. Right here. Just scanning Japan. Just to make sure we're not at war with anybody else. We're fighting these. This is another minor faction. It's closer. And then, of course, the final minor faction that we're fighting is way too far away, so this is the most logical place for us to go. So we'll head down here. After we recruit more. Army of poachers. Get him on the toolsmith. If I improve his relation, I can get access to more Hatamoto. I think this is an easy quest. Guys, it's a peacetime. This is the time to do things like this. Yeah, I've got some problems. A few years ago, I needed hides for my tannery, and I hired some hunters. I didn't ask too many questions about where they came by the skins they sold me. Well, that was a bit of a mistake. Now they've banded together as a gang and are trying to muscle me out of my leather business. What can I do? Like, my character's so stupid. It's like, isn't it obvious what he wants you to do? I want you to crush them. Go to Shimizu and give them a lesson they won't forget. Alright, sure. It's right next door. That'll give me access for the future as well, so those extra Hatamoto that will be unlocked, as long as my relation with this guy stays the way it is, I'll have those open slots will be available forever. Look, I took on an army 4-to-1 odds, and I managed just fine. I think I can handle some poachers. Oh my god, I'm so sick of the night battles. I apologize, guys. Even if I try to do this, which is usually how I solve the problem, if I configure the exposure and turn it up, it's like barely a difference. I don't notice a difference at all, actually. But whatever. Alright, so we need our infantry to get involved in this. Okay. See, I mean, look at these temple followers. They're wearing nothing. I mean, that's the first rank. That's the first tier of the tree. But the monks, they have some armor, but it's like mostly their heads. Their heads are not as well protected as the samurai are. Alright, I don't like that they're spreading out so much. Kojiro Sasuke just got 3 kills in a row. Oh yeah, I have to start looking at the kill deaths at the end of battles now, because it's relevant. I need to start judging everybody's performance. I wasn't expecting anybody to get... like, this is not... I wasn't trying to create a companion from this. This is all garbage. I can donate those to the troops. So that quest is completed. Oh man, we only just got 1. Whatever, it's better than nothing. Sorry guys, there was probably a cut there. I had to sell everything manually because it couldn't afford everything, so I had to do all that. It took me like a minute. Who wants to sit here and watch me manually sell everything? I don't think that's why you guys are here. Maybe there's somebody in the comments that's be like, man, what are you talking about? I like that part. I like watching you manually sell all your stuff. Let's manage this town. Workshops are at level 2. Throw some more money into the reserve, and we'll bang out level 3, and then we'll upgrade the walls. Let's not forget that my wife is pregnant, so hopefully we have a child. I don't know. I don't know. Time goes by slower in this game than it does in normal Bannerlord, I feel like, so. Alright, another war mount. Some more stuff left over for me to sell. Okay, there we go. Hatamoto, 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 Hatamoto! Okay, we'll do some more recruiting on the way back. Because the faction we're fighting now is a minor faction. I don't think they're going to have big, scary armies. What's really nice is that I can cruise through Hojo territory, and I can stop off at some of these towns. Some of these towns are neutral now. So I can stop off at towns and keep looking for horses. And I won't get attacked by Hojo. A couple of clans are dead. Oh, 3 clans. 4 clans. 5 clans. There's a big concentration of temples right here in Hojo territory. There's like 4 temples all around here. I'm just going to do some more recruiting. Sword monk. Did a little bit more recruiting, and I'm passing by Edo. I want to go to Edo, which is modern-day Tokyo. And the period after the Sengoku period is known as the Edo period, which was a time of relative peace in Japan. We just need to do horse shopping. That's what I'm doing here. War mounts, I can forego regular mounts. I have plenty of regular mounts. I just need war mounts now. And it's good that some of these monk soldiers rank up. I know there's a tournament here, screw it. I like that some of these monk soldiers are ranking up past the first rank just passively, without me having to get involved in a battle and get them killed. Alright, so I have an army down here is already jumping on them. So not the party sizes that we're used to seeing. You know what, guys? We haven't taken... Alright, a clan, an individual clan declared war on us, not a faction. But it's been a while since we've done, like, a siege assault or a siege defense. We outnumber the defenders quite a bit. Let's do that. Let's just mix it up a little bit. We've been doing a lot of open field battles in today's episode and in the last one, so let's just mix it up. I'm so sorry, I just realized I had my mic off. Okay, I don't know how long that was the case. But we're doing a siege here because I just want to mix it up. I'm so sorry, guys. I was talking into a mic that wasn't on. But we're just mixing it up with a siege assault. And then after this battle is over, there's some parties, enemy parties that are wandering around. Maybe we can take one or two of them out. I'm going to try to keep this one as like a shorter episode because my past two episodes have been pretty long. I want to keep this one around an hour. So we're probably nearing the end of this one. We're getting there. Maybe like one more battle after this one. Alright, if I don't get taken out. Let's not get taken out, so... I'm using this guy's big back balloon as like a it's like a shield. Hey, this is one of, this is the same exact castle that we defended so epically. Where we got 161 kills. It's the same exact design, I'm pretty sure. It is. It is the exact same design. So I'm very familiar with what this castle looks like. We'll go on foot the rest of the way. I'll just mow guys down because I'm so good with the two-handed now. Just admiring their little symbols. Hey guys, stop getting backed up here. Let's go. Alright, this is where we made our stand as a defender last time. And now we're just doing the same exact thing, but on this side of the gate. And I'm not getting 161 kills this time. Let's just go down the line, killing them all. So it is quite the intense gauntlet that the attackers have to run in order to get to The next Bailey. Oh, wow. He just got a headshot on me. Lucky bastard. Alright, well, nobody else was going for them. They just completely ignore these guys. So now the follow-up troops, nope, they don't go after... See, like, they're just leaving these guys alone. That's why I went after them. Oh, now they're going. So a very interesting castle design, to say the least. So why, as an attacker, wouldn't you just, you know, I don't know, build an earth ramp right to here? Skip all this nonsense. How many died in my party? Only 2 deaths in my party. Alright, so we didn't sacrifice that many men to do that. But now I need to re-heal before we can get involved in another battle, because the next battle we fight will just be auto-resolved. Ooh, my tier went up to tier 4. We're up to tier 4 now. I'm not going to drag prisoners around. I'll donate all this to the men, because I'm such a nice guy. Hopefully I don't receive that as a fief, because I don't want to. I don't want it. What am I supposed to do with it? I already have this, which is completely separated from this, and if I got this, I would be completely separate from everything else. I want my fief to be, like, localized into one, like, general area, so I can manage them all more efficiently. I'm letting him go because I wouldn't have been able to fight in that battle with my HP, so we had to follow him around and just... My party size is 168. Alright, so vote for the new owner. Alright, I was in the running. But good, I didn't want it. Alright, the Takeda are starting to expand again. We didn't end up taking Sakurabora. But we're expanding into Hojo territory. Hopefully we completely destroy the Hojo and then this becomes our realm. Like all of this. That would be a nice chunk of Japan. We would have plenty of space to advance north. There's like no enemies up here. There's no unified front up north. But there is a unified front to the west. So maybe we could just be at peace with the Oda for a while. Get along with them for a while we consolidate our rule up here. I wouldn't be against that at all. Not at all. I'm just going to shadow this guy, chase him around, corral him in the right direction. Alright, we're at 35% health. That's good enough. It's not like my men need me to contribute in order to win the battle. What's his army composition? Only 4 cavalry? Whoops. 4 cav, 23 range, mostly infantry. Oh, he surrendered? Oh, no, he's not surrendering. I thought he said I surrender. Oh, I should have ranked up something. Okay, guys, this is probably going to be the last battle. Just in the interest of keeping this, like, within an hour. I have some editing to do, but it's not that much. So this will be the last battle, and then we'll wrap it up. And then we can celebrate the fact that we had 2 companions created. Things have really shifted now. My range formation is continuing to grow. My horse archer formation is continuing to grow, and I'm not trying to do that, it's just that they stay alive. They're really good at staying alive. How about I just use my dragoons for like 1 or 2 volleys, and then we'll just have our infantry do the rest. Interesting battlefields. Boom, bam, 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 bam. I tried to look for a mod that added a Shogun 2 music, but there isn't a mod like that. If any modders are listening, please make it happen. I'd install it in a heartbeat. Oh, I shot the horse. It just kind of hilariously slid to a stop, even though I always feel bad when I kill a horse. Alright, yeah, so that's a good enough volley from the dragoons. We'll get them back. Come on, monks. And I haven't been checking the kills from my companions, I keep forgetting. I promise I'll start getting into the habit of doing that. I just need some time. Didn't kill the horse by accident that time. Ooh, maybe one of these devoted sword monks got an accolade for taking that guy out. Nope. We'll stop off at a city, whatever the closest one is, because there's a bunch of neutral ones nearby to where I am. Just go to a Hojo city. Go to Edo, or Edo. Should be right next to us. Yep. So what's really deceiving about Hojo territory is that they have a ton of castles. It's like mainly castles that makes up their realm, and then they only have 2 cities. So they really do like their castles, just like in Shogun, because that was their specialty, that was their strength. They had really good settlements. Koshiro, and I didn't check the kills again. Damage to equipped melee weapons. Might be good just for that. I don't think you're going to be my engineer. And I haven't assigned party roles or anything. I've been so bad. I've been so bad with that. It's okay. It's not like it causing anything to... Alright, who has the highest medicine? Kojiro Sasuke. So that's just a temporary position. Wow, you'd be a really good scout. So yeah, give me that job, and I'll give my wife the engineering job. So 3 of my roles are filled by companions. My last one is by my wife. My wife did not give birth today, but she's still pregnant. Still pregnant. I wish it told you how many months. I wish it told you the amount of time that's left. Like, I wish it was just a part of the tooltip that pops up. Alright, so cool. We got to create 2 companions today. Really, really happy with that. I'm a little upset that the war against the Hojo is over because I wanted to milk it. But we do have some minor wars that are going on, so we can get involved in those in the next episode. We're right on the doorstep of this one. And we're right on the doorstep of this one. It's just that the thing is that they really are minor factions. They only hold, like, 1 settlement each. They don't have a city, but they have 2 castles. They have a city and no castles. There's no damn way that I'm coming all the way up here to fight these guys. It's just not even worth my time. It's not worth it to go up here. So we'll see how much we can get out of these last 2 wars, or these 2 remaining wars, before the next big one breaks out. Which I have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be the Oda. I think we're going to fight them next. Or it could possibly be the Hojo again. I don't know. Anything is possible. But that's going to do it for today, lords and... Oh! Right at the end. On the 9th day of spring, 1576. Less than a year, because my, or maybe it's just over a year, because my daughter was born 1575 in summer. And I look mad again. I look frustrated. It's like, oh, these damn kids. So this lady's going to walk me in, and then she's going to leave the room. You'll hear a door open, and then you'll hear a bunch of people cheering. I hope it's a boy. Yep, there she goes, to spill the beans. My wife looks depressed. She looks upset. Maybe the kid's really ugly. If that's the case, they get that from their mom's side of the family. Hisa. I don't know. Is that another girl? Am I just gonna have girls? Is this just gonna be non-stop girls? I mean, we have plenty of time. How old is my wife? She's 23. I'm 27, so yeah, Kaminari Deidi. Oh, no, you're the 23-year-old. Kojiro Sasuke. You're 26, so I'm still the oldest person in the clan. 27. Only 7 years have gone by since we started the campaign. It's hard to believe, but that just goes to show how much time... how much slower it goes by. Which I like. Alright, I'll take this guy. Alright, I have to do some trading. I'll buy some horses and all that good stuff. Wow, there's a ton on sale here. But I don't have to do that right in front of you. I can sell my stuff, though. There's 152,000 here. Okay, lords and ladies, we were around for the birth of my second child, right at the end there. That's a good place to wrap it up. But thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave your comments down below as well. If I addressed you, when you were one of my companions, and I addressed you, just respond in the comments. Like my pronunciations of your character names, tell me how to do it. Because I don't want to say it wrong the whole time. So correct me on that things. If you want to mess with any of your builds or any of your loadouts, you guys can let me know. Like Perry the Berry, if you do eventually want to be mounted, you can let me know in the comments. Fill me in. I would appreciate that. And I would also appreciate it if you're not already subscribed to hit that subscribe button, guys. We're closing in on 3,000. We're at 2987, so less than 20 subscribers away from hitting 3,000, which would just be fantastic. So go ahead and do that, guys. I hope to see you in the next one. Episode 11 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.